there, I'm Rachel, and you're joining me today to do this awesome crayon melt design. So here in a little bit, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it via time lapse, and I'm going to talk over the time lapse so you can kind of see exactly how to do all the process, but I'm going to talk to you about what's actually in the box that you got. So we actually put a little extra in here too. These little tails are very cute, and I don't show it in the video, but you can melt your crayon over the top of these and do a little design and it will look really good. Or you can color on this and then melt it with a hairdryer, and it will bleed into the wood and it'll look really, really nice. So this is just a fun little bonus that we put in there just to mess around with. So however you want to decorate these, it'll end up really cute. So. And then you've got two little boards. These are what I used to create mine. And then you've got a roll of tape. That's what this is. I know it looks kind of funny, but what you do is you can just unroll it and use it to cover up your design before you melt the crayon onto it. And you've got 12 crayons, and each of these crayons are going to be broken in half and used for one or the other painting. You should have enough for almost 3 paintings, so you can use it on the mermaid tail as well. And then you get a little marker, and this is what you're going to do your design in. So what I did is I drew a design, and most of the designs that I did, and this is the one that I showed in the actual video, but most of the designs that I did were kind of Zentangle designs. But you don't have to do just like this type of design with like a mountain in the back and then a cloud. You don't have to do that. You can do any design that you want whatsoever. So the most common one that I've seen online a lot is the girl who's standing underneath an umbrella. And I just found a picture and I just kind of winged it. But you could even do the really cute, like have your kids just draw whatever it is that they feel like drawing. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna cover it with tape, and then you're going to melt the crayons on top of it. And there's a couple of different ways that you can melt the crayons. You don't have to go straight forward and do what I did. I taped the crayons to the top and then melted it with a hairdryer. You can actually draw on here and then melt it, and what it'll happen is the crayon will sort of bleed and expand and it'll look really nice. Or you can cut up the crayon and put it all over the place, but the one thing you have to, like we tried that where we shaved it and then put it all on there. What ended up happening is whenever we turned the blow dryer on, it blew everywhere. So that was kind of one that you just make sure you're in an area that can have a little bit of mess, because the Crayola will stain if it melts into anything too. So, but you can cut it up into chunks and put it on there, and that's what I did with this one. Is I cut it into chunks, or I held the crayon on there and I blew dry it, just get it really warm, and then it would melt into it. But you know, let your imagination go wild. It doesn't just have to be this particular thing. I'll show you the basics of it, and then you can decide how you want to do it. But send us a picture after you get done, because we would really love to see this afterwards. So yeah, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to cut to the actual time-lapse video. I'll talk about how to do everything, but if you have any questions on how to do any of the process, just write below and let us know, or send us a message and we can help you out. But it is pretty straightforward. One of the cool things about this particular tape that we used is that it's almost see-through, so any design that you put on here, you can kind of see it through the tape. So you can take the tape, put it on your design, trace out the outline of your design, take the tape off, cut it, and then put it back. Just as long as you remember to really press it down. That way the Crayola won't leak through. Okay, well enjoy, and let me know if you have any problems whatsoever. Thanks. Okay, so the first thing I did was drew out the design that I wanted. You can use any design you want. This part is going to remain black and white, but it'll stand out away from the crayon, so it'll look really good. You can use any design. Your kids can just doodle on there, and then you cover it up with the tape, you put the crayon down, and then you can pull it off and reveal your design. It's a lot of fun. So I took the tape and I kind of put it over my design and traced it, and then pulled it off and cut it exactly to that shape. Make sure that whenever you put the tape down, you press it down really well so that the crayon won't melt underneath. And then I took the crayons and I broke them in half, and arranged them in a color pattern that I really wanted. I taped this on there, but this didn't work super well. My hand kind of got really hot, but and I eventually just ended up pressing the crayons where I wanted them and coloring the design. And also you can see what a mess it made. So make sure you do this in a place where you can really clean up, or that it doesn't matter that crayon gets, because it will get into the carpet and it will get on your clothes. So after I got done, I pulled the tape off to reveal everything. I think it looks really good. If you guys want to show me what you did, please send us a message or let us know how this went for you. Additionally, you can take, you can grate the crayon up, and as long as you use a really low blow dryer setting, you'll be able to get color everywhere you want, or you can just draw on there and then color it in wherever you want to. Really, this is just whatever design you want to do. Show us your stuff after you get done and let us know how it went. Thank you for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed it. All right.